I am excited. I am ecstatic. I am elated. I am other words that sound smart that also have to do with being happy. I'm horny. I've been waiting for this for the longest time. Every few years, an anime with an orgasmic animation and robust story comes and put its name on the map, as if to say, get the back. Who is this? You don't know? I'm the new king. Right off the bat, we're introduced to our main protagonist. That was not supposed to happen! Honestly, this is a beautiful looking anime. And from what I've seen so far, the story has already started to project itself in different areas. But what do we know about the story so far? Lore check! What's in the tower? A whole bunch of Essentially, everyone is tied to this tower so much so that the sky on the outside world is actually a legend. This be some Black Mirror voodoo. They all occupy different sections at the bottom, while the top remains untouched by those who are deemed unworthy. If that sounds the slightest bit familiar, then that may just be your sleeping arrangement. There are individuals called regulars that live inside of the tower, but better yet, the outer tower, who are chosen by Hedon, this playboy button-looking dude who's like the overseer of the tower. And there are irregulars, those who force themselves in the tower through will alone. The assumption? They strong. And they're going to need all the will they can get, because the only way for them to get to the top is through the Shinsu. The Shinsu is not only the source of the tower's power, but those who inhabit the upper tower's source of power as well too. Power! It's also the air they breathe, and the higher they get, the thicker and heavier it gets. And so begins a battle of ideals, convictions, and all-out fighting prowess in a tournament of harrowing tests to reach the top. Those who reach the top will have their wildest dreams achieved, and the influences of the world at their beck and call. Next on the list. I suck at editing. Now there's way too many characters to focus on, so my lazy is only going to track the characters that the story isn't necessarily following, but the ones that the last 3 episodes have given a lot of screen time to so far. First we got Bam, who's straight up simping. Nah, I'm just playing. But am I really though? Bam is trying to get back in touch with a baddie named Rachel. Crap, now I'm doing it too. In his pursuit, he's come across a weapon known as the Black March, the Sword of Jihad, a powerful tool that has baddies on standby. You got my boy Killua. Wait, hold up. Kun. Ow! And he brought his business with him. He is dressed for success. Man's just handing out all the business costs for his tech startup. I'm not even sure if that's the case though, cause Kun does seem to have bad blood with his OG. Now, I'm all for a family drama as much as the next person. Goes to show what keeping up with the Kardashians have done to us as a society. That hit close. He's probably here with intentions similar as many others, that being money, power, honor, pride, or he's here against his better judgment, and he's doing this because he has no other choice. We got King K. Rool's second cousin twice removed, Rack. He's honestly one of my favorite characters. He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's me! Ha! But unlike him, I am not 10 feet tall with my fun-sized looking. Not too much has been revealed about his character. And as I continue thinking about it, I think the only reason why I included him in here is because I like him so god much. This is not a biased review. Laurel Rowe is emanating that you don't know aura and is the test administrator or a ranker, someone who's climbed the tower where the King Jihad lives, who in this world is considered a monster, aside from, you know. Anak is this lizard lowly tsundere who owns a Black March whip. I just know she's bad, and that's all that matters for now. Hatz is a bad sword master, and Shibisu is us in this entire thing. He also has an abundance of the same tracksuit, so at least he's got style. Lady Yuri, the princess of Jihad, and is it just me or is she like really tall? I'm not complaining, seeing as I'm really short. I just like it. She has an arsenal of weapons at her disposal, and it's the Black March in which she gives to Bam because she thinks he has a cute face. Wait, pause. You mean to tell me you give away something that could be summed up as immediate death if you do to a boy because you think he has a cute face? Man, that's some bull. We also have Evan, Princess Yuri's bag boys / soldier. Look, I seen his outfit, but I cannot place my finger on it. He seems to be her yin to his yang and both keep each other balanced. Although she could definitely tear his tail off from one end to the other. Now, there is a slew of other characters, but we need to wait for a few more episodes before you can start putting more to them other than their personalities. What I've seen looks pretty good, but there are some worries that's come to mind while I was making this first impressions review, etc., etc. Now, I specifically watched the anime, I have not seen the webtoon, so what I'll say may just be revealed later on in great detail, making me look like an utter idiot. Which is not new. Woo! Notes, people. Tower of God has an enjoyable start in my personal opinion. But there are a few characters, I don't know, their introductions felt slightly rushed. I wanted to see more about Bam's character, other than his goal being that he just wants to be with Bae. But, can we really call her Bae? She kind of looked out for him. Or probably she just gave him a haircut and a slap on the butt and said, "You do you, boo-boo," and his answer was to basically keep kicking it with her. I'm prepared for this canvas to his character to be filled to the brim with nuance, and for these layers to be slowly peeled back to see what lies underneath that doughy-eyed expression. But, with what I have so far, I don't know, time will tell. Also, the reasoning why he got the Black March. You can't be telling me homeboy got a strong weapon cause he cute. This is anime. I need realism. I understand how much of a paradox that is, but stuck in this quarantine got me losing my mind. Up is down, down is up, water is wet, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Yo, it's crazy out there, man. In my anime, I need oh, hold up, woo. In my oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. In my anime, I need stability. Yo, I can't even say it, man. Long story short, people will have their opinions, and a certain animation stylistic choice may not be for them, and that's perfectly understandable. Even the pacing issues that I've heard so far, everything is understandable. All I'm saying is that from what I've seen so far, it looks pretty good. I'm excited. This looks good. I'm hype. I'm all words that define happiness. I'm horny.